Good afternoon, this is me Saima. I'm back again with another video. In today's video we are going to talk about OET speaking role play. When you get a difficult role play such as breaking a bad news or telling a being in a difficult situation with the patient, or you're handling a difficult patient, or you need to tell if you need to tell a bad news to the patient or dealing with the complaints, these kind of things. So today we are going to talk about difficult role plays in OET. If you get one, how you need to tackle it and how you can pass it in one go. All right, if you haven't met me before, I'm a nurse from Southeast England. I provide information about UK nursing, how to become a nurse here in the UK, each and everything around me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You can also press the bell icon so you don't miss any video of mine. Let's start the video without any further delay. If you are new, you can subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. So let's talk about OET speaking role play. I'm gonna tell you, if you get a difficult patient or if you need to break a bad news, how you need to tackle it on OET speaking. Please watch the video till the end. I'm gonna share with you loads of useful information for your OET speaking. First thing we're going to talk about is breaking bad news. So it's a difficult situation, guys, and you need to be very careful what you say, what kind of language you use. And in OET speaking, if you have to break a bad news to the patient, there are certain things you need to remember. And the first point is you need to give information to the patient, and the second is check the patient understanding. So first of all, you are telling the patient what's happening, what happened, and the second thing is you need to check if patient understood what you are saying. All right, and the third thing is identify the patient main concern. What is patient worried about? Is the patient does the patient have any questions for you after you have after you've given them this bad news? And the last point is give realistic hope, right? So the first thing you need to say is if you're going to tell the patient that I'm here with your results, and unfortunately the results are not looking good. All right, so you are giving giving the bad news to the patient, you are giving the information to the patient, and the patient can say that what happened, do I have if you're telling something about cancer patient or something, so the patient say, do I have cancer? So and you reply like yes, I'm so sorry, unfortunately yes, the result says that. And the patient says, so I'm gonna die. So you need to use a language where you show empathy to the patient and you respond accordingly, and patient doesn't feel offended or you are rude or you are too harsh. So you need to use that kind of language where you are showing empathy and you are giving realistic hope. So you can tell to the patient that fortunately there are still treatment available, we got it early, and there is treatment options available. So please you need to be positive about that, and you are in good hands. We'll try our best we'll try our best to sort this out, and we still need to do some investigations because we are not 100% yet, or whatever the case may be. So I'm just giving an example for a cancerous patient. If the results come back positive and you are there to tell the bad news to the patient, so you need to use a language. If you're not sure what to say, you can just use empathetic words. You can use you can show some sympathy, empathy, and tell them that you are in good hands, and we are here to help you with this situation, and there are treatment available. So please don't stress yourself at this time. Please never say that don't worry, you will be fine, because this is not real. They will not be fine. All right, so you need to tell to the patient in a positive, in a mannerable way, and use the body language correctly, and the way on the words you use, you should be careful about your language, what you're saying and how you're saying it. Your tone should should be low also, not very harsh, not very loud. All right, so because you are telling the bad news to the patient, so obviously you can think how it can affect patient's mental health, patient mental condition. And if patient starts crying, you are there to reassure them. You are there to give them mental support, physical support. And also, if they are crying, you can ask them, what are you worried about, what are your concerns, what is the thing that's bothering you. So patient may explain you a bit better that what are they worried about, and they can tell you the concerns they have. All right, another example where you ask the patient, you are the healthcare professional, and you say, you can say the patient name first, and say that, if you are going to tell the patient the bad news, you can start with, I would like to tell you that the cause of your symptoms could be more serious than you think, and that there is a risk that it is some kind of brain disorder, and I believe that we need to do some further investigation to rule out the cause. So the patient says, what kind of brain disorder? And you say, well, we don't know at this stage, but we need to rule it out, rule out the possibility of epilepsy or brain tumor. And the patient says, oh no, this is really serious, am I going to die? And then you, as the healthcare professional, you can say, well, we don't know at this stage, but you are in very good hands, and first step is to complete our investigation. So this is the way you are going to respond to the patient, this is the way you are going to start your conversation. And if you do it in this way, guys, breaking the bad news will not be very difficult task for you. All right.